Spain is overall one of the most visited countries in Europe when it comes to tourism, and one of the main reasons are of course the steaming hot sun. But well, you know, I'm a roller coaster / theme park nerd, so we're gonna focus on the theme parks in Spain. And this is where I've collected a total of 10 of the best theme parks in Spain you can visit. And now the big question after this video is, do you agree or do you disagree with my picks right here? So now let's get into the countdown. Now coming in at spot number 10 we got Katmundo Park. And this is overall a small and so-called park, but I think it's overall just a resort where you can visit as a tourist. Let's just overall call Katmundo Park a glorified resort, because you got the accommodation, you got the all-inclusive food option, you got the water you can swim in, and also some other cool stuff. And the reason they can call this a park is because they got some other attractions, amusement park like, because they got mini golf, they also got the laser challenge, and also some 4D attractions. And this Katmundo resort is actually located on a very popular island near Spain, and it is called Mallorca. And the target group for this resort is mostly families and small children, because you don't really have the biggest thrill rides you can try here. Now coming in at spot number 9 we got Parque de Atracciones Tibidabo. And well, this small scale amusement park must have one of the most beautiful locations in the whole world. This small amusement park is located directly on top of the Tibidabo mountains, and you can just see the whole city of Barcelona from there. Even though this is a smaller scale amusement park, it is still home to some thrilling attractions. This is where you can experience a drop tower on top of this mountain, and it really looks awesome and scary, and the view is of course crazy. And they have also built a roller coaster on the side of the mountain, and the first lengthy drop is just down the mountain. It looks quite scary yet awesome. This park is also home to some very bizarre attractions you won't really see at your typical theme or amusement park. Many of these attractions are built so they go over the cliff of this mountain, so that's quite scary, but they also deliver one of the best views in the world. And apart from these very bizarre attractions, this small park is just home to the typical smaller scale flat rides. Now coming in at spot number 8 we got Mini Hollywood Oasis. And now if you really love the old Wild West, I guarantee you would love this park. And Mini Hollywood is a smaller scale theme / show park where the overall theme is the old Wild West. And this park is split into 3 different areas. You got the heavily themed Wild West area with the shows, you also got a small water park area and a big zoo. And right from the start you are heavily immersed into the Wild West, because you got actors going around and performing different kinds of smaller scale shows at this park. And this park has also set up a bunch of scenes from very iconic Wild West films. So if you really like pop culture, this is also an awesome location for you. And Mini Hollywood is also home to a small museum, and this is where you can look at the different cars during the different ages, and this is where they go all the way back to the good old wagon of course. Now coming in at spot number 7 we got Puy du Fou España. And well, I don't really know how to pronounce this name, but I think the original park is located in France, and then they also have another park right here in Spain. And Puy du Fou España is yet again a theme / show park where you are heavily immersed in times further back than the Wild West. And this theme park is just so heavily immersive and very authentic. And no, you can't really ride any amusement park attractions. This is mainly the shows and the theming. And well, there are overall really many impressive and cool shows to experience right here. Everything is just impressive right here, from the actors to the different stunts. Accommodation is beautiful, awesome, and the restaurants are just overall great quality. Now coming in at spot number 6 we got Terra Mítica. And Terra Mítica is overall a small to medium-sized theme park, and this park is overall just home to a decent amount of amusement rides. And this park is actually themed to the ancient times, so you got the good old Greece, you got the Roman Empire, and you got Egypt. Now, because of the steaming hot sun down in Spain, this park is home to many different kinds of water attractions. And now the adults don't really have to worry, because this park is also home to some major thrill rides. And in terms of the big thrills, you have a big gyro swing flat ride. After that you got a suspended looping coaster and an intimate sack spin. And these roller coasters are overall not the best in terms of quality, because they are quite rattly. So I wouldn't really go to Terra Mítica to experience the biggest thrills. This is is mainly a family park. Now coming in at spot number 5, we got Isla Mágica. And Isla Mágica is overall a theme park resort where we have the amusement park section, we got the water park section, and also accommodation. And while this theme park resort is overall not the biggest and it isn't the baddest either, the amusement park section of this theme park resort can be compared to Terra Mítica, because this is where we got the smaller scale flat rides, we got a decent amount of family rides and a few thrill attractions. But what makes this amusement park section a bit better is that it actually features many different and awesome shows with different actors. And well, I forgot to mention the look of this park, because this park looks beautiful and it is also themed to pirates. And in terms of thrills, you have a decent drop tower, and on top of that a suspended looping coaster, and that really isn't the greatest ride. But this theme park resort is also home to a water park section called Aquatic. This park is overall just great because you got the thrilling water slides, you also got the lazy river, the wave pool, and also the kids areas. I can't really think about anything I can criticize about this water park because I overall think it's great. Now coming in at spot number 4, we got Parc de Atracciones Madrid. And this park is overall a decently sized amusement park located in the central region of Madrid. And if I'm being completely honest, I think the name of this park is the least catchy name I've heard in a while, if you are not Spanish speaking of course. Suddenly we have a change in the target group because this park mainly consists of thrilling attractions and flat rides. The main attraction in this park is called Abismo, and this is a scary looking roller coaster with a vertical lift that takes you upside down, and then you have a bizarre layout with inversions. And after that you have another awesome inverted roller coaster created by Intamin, the Swiss manufacturer. After these headlining rides you can also experience many other great and thrilling attractions. And yes, you can also experience the typical flat rides, water slides and smaller scale roller coasters in this park. Parc de Atracciones Madrid is overall just a well-rounded amusement park. And now coming in at spot number 3, we got Parque Warner Madrid. And Parque Warner Madrid really looks like the typical amusement park in America, but they have recently opened an awesome roller coaster. And this awesome roller coaster is one of the best, and it is called Gotham City Escape, and this one has really lifted up the attraction list in this park. Parque Warner Madrid is overall an amusement park that features many thrilling roller coasters and attractions. And many of these attractions are just better than the other ones on the list because they are bigger, better, more thrilling and produced by major manufacturers. And after you experience one of the world-class roller coasters in this park, you can relax and take a look at some of the awesome shows they have to offer. And Parque Warner Madrid is also home to Parque Warner Beach, and that is their water park section. And this water park is also great because you got the thrilling water slides, the typical kids area and the pool, so what can you really expect? Overall just a decent water park. Now coming in at spot number 2, we got Siam Park, and I had to include this awesome water park on the list because Siam Park is often mentioned as being the world's best water park. And this awesome water park is actually located on a Spanish island called Tenerife, and Siam Park is overall just home to everything you can imagine a water park needs. The place looks beautiful, you have many awesome pools, especially the huge wave pool, and the water slides are lengthy and world class. And well, the only thing you have to keep in mind when visiting this water park is that this place is very popular, and that means you have to wait in a long line for the major attractions. Now coming in at spot number 1, we got PortAventura World, and PortAventura World is by far the clear winner of the best theme park resort in Spain. And PortAventura World is overall a theme park resort that consists of 3 different areas. You got the amusement park PortAventura, you got Ferrari land, and you also got the water park. And the biggest and best area in this park is PortAventura because this is where you can find world-class major rides, everything for the kids, everything for the adults and families. This park is home to the best hypercoaster in the world called Siam Park, and this is where you can also experience the classic looping roller coaster, Dragon Khan and so on. And for the kids you have the amazing Sesame Place with a lot of small-scale attractions. And even though Ferrari Land is lackluster in terms of attractions, it is still home to one of the tallest and fastest roller coasters in the whole world, and that is Red Force. And now the water park is also great. You have the main thrilling water slides, you got the family slides, you got the pools and so on. I would highly recommend going to PortAventura World. They got some of the biggest roller coaster in Europe and the world. Now we've finally gone through my whole list of the best theme parks in Spain, and I really want to know your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree or do you disagree with my picks? And then at the end of the day, I'm always gonna say bye bye.